Going into the Denver trip, I was a little nervous because although it was my third and final trip, it was the first trip where we wouldn't be using hammer and nails. And after 3 years of mission trips, I realized that the week is only as rewarding as it is fulfilling. Fulfillment depends on how much interaction and engagement one gets with people that they are serving. That being said, I can surely say that Denver was the most rewarding of the 3 mission trips I've been on. While the first of our 4 work days in Denver was spent taking a tour to neighborhoods struck by homelessness and simply learning how and why so many people in the area have been forced to live a homeless lifestyle. That educational day proved the most valuable day because it connected us with the people we were helping on a much deeper level going into our actual work days. We were more sympathetic towards their situation because we better understood part of how they got to where they were. And gentrification is the process of renovating and improving a house or district so that it conforms to the middle class taste. In other words, in the 1990s, gentrification transformed the west side of Denver when the upper middle class moved into the previously poor area and the middle classed it up with new modern shops. When this happened, the price of living shot through the roof and previous inhabitants, sending them all to take shelter in the streets where they sit today. As we walked on the sidewalks, touring the neighborhoods, one tour guide stopped us on a few occasions and asked how much we thought that house was, how much that house would be worth back home. On one occasion, after briefly consulting with another, we were confident in our answer. We all said $80,000. The tour guide then had an adult, Mr. Dave Fiedler, get out his phone and use the Zillow.com to find out exactly how much that rugged, simple brick house was worth. And it was worth over $375,000 for that little house.
It took me the rest of the day to even somewhat comprehend how little houses here could cost so much. As we walked by some new, yet average-sized houses, average-sized condos that were being constructed, Zillow.com told Mr. Fiedler that each house in the building would go for $529,000. A majority of the people living in Denver are making $15,000 a year, and yet they are expected to pay 25 times that just for a small house to live in. A lot of the people in the Denver area that we were helping were forced to make a nightly decision between food for their family or a roof over their head. 2 scenarios we daily take for granted. This bitter realization on the first day put the rest of our trip into perspective. It helped us see how privileged we are and just how much these people in Denver needed our help. As a result of this learning experience, when I went to the food event of the Rockies 2 days later to pack boxes of food in vans that were dispersed among hundreds of families that needed it infinitely more than I did. As I listened to the organizations tell us the stories and yell out, "God is good," when another box of food came for them and their people. I felt fulfillment